Hello and welcome back, everyone. Today we're continuing Infra Arcana. We have a Ghoul run going right now on depth 8 or so, getting out of the early game, which I'm excited about. This is shaping up to be quite a fun run. We're getting a lot of tools at our disposal now, which you don't tend to have like very early on in the game. So let's jump right back into where we left off here. I immediately see that I am at about half health, which we'll have to deal with. As a ghoul, we do not regenerate passively. I see my armor suit is down to 3 armor. I think I'm actually going to swap it out for my 5 armor suit, or iron suit, for now. Especially while I'm at low health. What's the penalty for this, by the way? Worse dodging and worse stealth. Okay. What else do we have in our inventory? We have a few ranged weapons, a revolver, a shotgun, a throwing knife. I'm carrying a Tommy gun in my prepared offhand. Got a few scrolls. We got control object, dark bolt, and feeble, and an unidentified one. A benign potion, 2 muddy potions, confusion. We got some colt ammo. The onyx drop, which means we can drink negative potions and they apply the effects to all creatures in range. And we just got this deafening device, which deafens all creatures in a large area. That's interesting. I don't know how we're going to want to use that yet, but very neat. All right. Currently terrified because we have a phobia of deep places, and we just went deeper into the dungeon. That just wore off. We are permanently deaf. That was a consequence we got from the gong. It also means we're missing out on all the great sound effects in this game. A lot of water. Water makes noise. You can usually hear enemies walking around in it. But not us today because we are deaf. Down the door. I'll wait a few turns. It seems like no enemies heard that. Their jacket. Another blood domain manuscript. We can probably narrow that down pretty well here. Yeah, it's going to either be sacrifice life or thorns. I do not know what sacrifice life does offhand. Thorns, I believe, does physical damage back to the attackers. A water hound. I've never seen one of these before. Poured from brine and maelstrom by nefarious wizardry, has been endowed with the animation in the form of a dreadful beast. Its breath exhales the chaos of primordial waters. I can't run away from this in this position. I mean, maybe I can go southwest and I'll break line of sight if it isn't moving. I'm a little concerned because I'm at low health and this looks like a strong enemy. I do have my iron suit on. I kind of want a frenzy, but if there's more enemies around that corner, that could get quite dangerous. I have a healing spell. Forgot about that. I can't actually use it yet. Because it could potentially kill me by sapping all my spirit. good to know. I forgot about that. So I don't know if water damage is a thing, so I'm not sure what this mob is going to do to us. I think I should frenzy and fight it. Before I frenzy, I wonder if I should go like southwest to break line of sight. Or probably come closer to us. I could frenzy and then maybe move to the right, and maybe I can meet it with like less of a gap, because I know the fire hounds have ranged attacks. If I fight it from there, it means I also can avoid any enemies that might be in the southeast that might like lock on with our frenzy, so I could actually back up if they don't come to line of sight. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So it moved directly north instead of like northwest, so that didn't really change much there. As far as like the gap between us. Just go ahead and Insight Frenzy. There's another one. Claw the Waterhound. It smells like filth and decrepitude here. Okay, so this just compounded. This was what I was afraid of. Those giant mantises, they move extremely fast. Yeah, 3 moves per turn. I think we want to drink this Potion of Confusion with our Onyx drop. We're actually immune to confusion right now because we're frenzied. And then enemies within range 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't know if it'll hit this hound, so I might have to wait one more turn. Would be affected by that. Oh, they create water? That's really dangerous. Water slows us down. The Waterhound breathes a raging torrent. I managed to keep my head together. I wonder if that means I would have gotten confused. I don't know if fighting in water is slow or only moving through it. I'm gonna drink that confusion potion, even if it's gonna miss one of these guys. I drink a potion of confusion. I managed to keep my head together. Oh shoot, the Waterhound resists confusion. It just said that on the thing, didn't it? I actually had just read that. Unaffected by confusion. Whoops. I don't know if monsters can leave corpses in water, which is a huge problem for us here. What could this orange potion be? Curing Descent, Fire Resistance, Fortitude, Insight, Insulate. There's just not enough things here for it to be worthwhile. Huh. I could use Crimson Passage to get out of the water. It's going to cost like all of my hit points though. But walking, not spending any time in water sounds very strong. But yeah, that's going to cost 6 to 7 hit points. I just don't think that's tenable right now. I want to move to the left, but I'm afraid that this mantis is going to get like 6 attacks on me or something. I can slow it. I can cast a slow spell. A random visible creature. So it's not going to be guaranteed to hit the mantis, which is what I would want to slow, I think. think we move to the west and hope that the confusion on the Mantis means it doesn't, like, destroy us this turn. Oh, I can't move away. Okay. That's right, we're frenzied. Water. So I'm not clear if fighting in water is slow or if it's just like I don't know what if I'm suffering like any penalties from just being in water or if it's just moving in water that is slow. If so, I think I just want to sit here. Well, that's a problem with all these hounds. Let's see, what could the blood magic scroll be again? Those hounds could just keep blasting me with torrents of water. I think eventually I have to walk through the water. Sacrifice life or thorns? Sacrifice life sounds like something I don't want to use right now. Although it might not do anything when read from a scroll. A lot of these spells use health when you cast them, the blood magic spells, but not when you use them, read them from a manuscript. Feeble could be good. Half damage in melee combat, that could really help me survive this Mantis. I'm also very curious about the orange potion here. You want to read Enfeeble first. Oh, I can't read. Okay, that makes that situation easier. Let's drink the orange potion. I believe this is a potion of fortitude. Oh my gosh, it just made me non-frenzied. Oh, it cured my phobia? So cannot be swayed by fear, resistant to confusion, wide awake, got unfrenzied. It cured our phobia of deep places. Feel more at ease, whatever that means. Oh, I think that means our shock got reduced to 0. Interesting. And also, this Mantis hardly did any damage to us, I think because our armor is so good right now. I think even though I'm moving slow now, that I want to try and break line of sight with all these hounds and go to the left, and hopefully confusion means that the Mantis isn't going to, like, just destroy us. I could read Enfeeble now, which could help with that. Maybe I read Enfeeble real quick, and then try to move to the left. I don't think I took damage when they blasted me with water. And I'm confusion resistant right now, even without frenzy. I think I'm gonna read the Enfeeble scroll. And I'm gonna try and break line of sight. I should cast haste. How many turns does that last for? 5 to 10 turns. Okay. This is getting interesting. Now I want to back up into the vines here. Maybe, to break line of sight. Oh, it looks like they can't put water on the hanging vines tiles. So this is really the perfect place to fight them. I wonder if that means they can't leave a corpse, though. I'm gonna throw something at someone. Maybe I don't need to. These guys are enfeebled. I think I should just be able to tank them here. I'm just concerned that they're not going to leave corpses. Okay, I just slowed down. My haste ended. So I think I'm going to actually frenzy now. Get that melee damage. Hit chance, all that good stuff. Oh, shoot. Why is there so much stuff here? These huge white spiders, I think they may have been nerfed in the new version that we're playing on right now. But apparently, like, I think they can paralyze you and, like, chain paralyze you or something. And I think that just being near one is a death sentence. This one is unaware of me, so I might be able to, like, one-shot it. Not quite. Oh, it's a shapeshifter. Is that what the mantis was? Probably not. That's probably what the dust vortex was. Am I supposed to kill the shapeshifter before the water hound? It has plus 20% chance of 8 attacks. The water hound is weakened. I still have a 98% chance to hit it. I think I hit the shapeshifter before it shifts again. The hellhound did 1 damage to me. Of course I missed. Alright, killed the hellhound. Okay, we ate the shapeshifter corpse. That was quite an encounter. Fun stuff. And I currently have 12 health. We're back where we started. Well, there's the stairs. Didn't look like I healed off of any of those worm masses. Wonder if they don't count as living for that. Let's see, Mind Leech. These are one of the new enemies, I think. A tentacled alien creature mysteriously floating through the air in a ghastly manner. They will somehow sustain themselves on the brain activity of other beings. This will usually not kill the victim, but the experience is horrific beyond words. It will only feed on sound minds, however. A strange, chaotic mind will cause them great distress. I wonder if that means they do spirit damage, or maybe they do, like, shock damage. I wonder if I can kill this by throwing something at it. Hardly did anything. Oh, they're quite fast as well. Alright, I'm gonna frenzy and just try to kill this in combat. Okay, the Mind Leech stings me. The Mind Leech looks shocked. The Mind Leech looks confused. And it looks terrified. So we must be on the strange or chaotic mind, which is possibly either because we were a ghoul or because we are frenzied. Probably the latter. Maybe it's because we have a lot of insanity built up. That worked out pretty good. Eat its corpse. Oh, we're at 21 out of 23 health. This is looking pretty good. Guess I have to fight this because I'm frenzied. Oh wait, it breaks on a set, I can leave. Lurking ooze. Product of all that has festered in the forgotten chambers of untold ages. Whether by nefarious design or consequence of prolonged exposure to the corruption encapsulated within the church's walls, it is stirred to life, inching towards any prey it seeks to devour. It exudes a mephitic cloud stemming from the unknown chemical processes that are constantly occurring within it. The species has developed a trait that allows it to mimic the colors of its surroundings, rendering it nearly invisible to its prey. Interesting that I saw it. Seems like something to avoid. Let's see, I'm only at 56% shock. I've killed the threats that are over here so far. There's some oozes. I don't know how dangerous that gray ooze we just saw is. What is it called again? Lurking ooze? It's going to be invisible when I come back here, which could be annoying. So the question is, do I just leave or do I explore a bit more? It actually looks like we nearly full explored, although I think there's some hidden rooms and stuff we haven't seen. But this room doesn't look like there's much here. This was a leather armor. Yeah, there's got to be a way to get into here. So probably a hidden door on this wall. Maybe not. I don't know how we would get in there. Could be more doors up here. And then there's this area, which I think I'm going to avoid. I'm a little concerned about the water. I think the thing that balances the water normally is like you're slow moving in it, but you can hear enemies that are in it. But we're deaf, so that makes the water a bit more dangerous because we're going to be caught like in a bad position probably without the ability to escape because you're slowed walking away. And we won't know enemies before they know about us. Well, I'm just gonna go up here. Iron spikes. These can be used to close doors and seal them. What is that? Flak jacket. 3 armor. Ooh. These are supposedly very dangerous. Move fast. I'm gonna back up. I think they're just like very deadly in melee combat. We're pretty good in melee combat, so I don't know if that means we would be able to take them. Oh, there it is again. I think we're gonna be forced to fight this thing. I'm just gonna go frenzied right now. See if it does that. And we get to get the drop on it with a sneak attack. Oh, our armor probably makes this much more manageable. Wow, so it just did 3 damage to us, even with our iron suit, and it damaged the iron suit. I can see why these are such a problem. I think we just try to kill it though while we're frenzied, and that worked. Wow, we actually gained 3 hit points with our melee hit there. Oh shoot, I'm still frenzied and I have to fight a zealot right now. That's actually not great. But at least I'm at max health. I could dark bolt it if I wanted to make this a little easier. I think we'll be good while frenzied. Oh, a friendly worm mass. That is very occasional. It took a while for that to happen. Maybe this was one of the few quote-unquote living things I could have actually had that spawn from. A slithering conglomeration of carnivorous worms. That is from our foul trait. When attacking with claws, vicious worms occasionally burst out from the corpses of your victims to attack your enemies. Well, I'm gonna wait for a second. I was just kind of curious if an enemy would attack it. Like, that would give us some intel. Fine. I'll walk over here. I think we're gonna leave the level here, basically, now, so I will feast on this corpse. Even though it's only 1 hit point. A water hound. I could use my control object spell to knock over this brazier, but I believe they're immune to fire. They are. Oh, geez. This again. Well, time to, yeah, just get into a favorable position here and probably frenzy. Sanity slipping. That's not, we're probably gonna go insane right here. I guess every time we frenzy, that probably spikes our shock. I don't really have anything I can do about that. Okay, so it just causes us to faint, but we're frenzied, which prevents us from fainting. So we dodged any like real major issues from that, but our insanity is at 44%. Wow, these come in big packs. There's 5 of them. Go feed on this corpse again. Oh, this is a room, isn't it? A rather empty one. We discovered a glass Sul. Welcome to level 5. Yeah, we're very close to leveling up there, so just seeing this leveled us up. What do we want to take? I kind of want Stout Spirit, so we can get the spell resistance. Also, +2 spirit points puts us in a range where we can cast more of our spells. We could grab Toxic, which gives us further claw damage, makes us immune to poison, which I think means we'll be able to essentially drink any potions we want at this point. Just use test them, even if we don't know that they're benign. There is a paralysis potion, so I guess that's bad. We'll want to probably narrow that one out first. Attacks with your claws often poison your victims. That one's a little awkward because I feel like we kill enemies quite quickly anyway, so I don't know how much extra damage poison is going to do to something. And if I'm using Frenzy, then if we poison something, we're not going to back away from it. It does mean if there's like multiple enemies around, or if there's like a very tanky enemy, they should die faster. But I am wondering, like, how much extra damage does the poison actually like bring in addition to like my regular claw damage when I'm just attacking them every turn? Like, when does it actually reduce the number of actions that it'll take for me to kill an enemy? I suspect that it's not very often. What was behind Tough? Indomitable Fury. Claw attacks cause fear. Now that sounds like a great effect. That sounds like a really great effect. So I kind of want Stout Spirit or Tough. And Tough is going to let us get to Indomitable Fury. I also, as with our Shock and Insanity becoming a problem, really want to get Cool Headed, but I just feel like I'm not there yet. I think I'm going to take Tough. I'm going to ignore that guy. And we're going to leave. Blood Manuscript. Do I use test that? We have a pretty good idea of what it is. I just don't know what Sacrifice Life does, but I'll hold on to it. So this flak jacket is better than this 3 armor iron suit, which makes me wonder if I should drop this iron suit, but I'll wait. We don't have like major weight issues yet. Alright, let's go to the next floor. That was a tough one, but a fun one. Up to 30 health, which is going to feel real good here. Wow, so I'm not terrified anymore. Oh shoot. Freaking ooze. Oh. Mirror. So if we save those mirrors, it means I can use Blood Tempering, which I can only use once because it has the Tenebrous property, but the mirror restores it, our memory of it. And this is a really strong spell. I would have to come back here to use the mirror. Seems like something I'm not going to do. But maybe I save it to like check out what's in this room. I discovered a thing. Is this a unique? Particularly nasty disembodied hand, crawling around frantically on its fingertips like a spider. Beware of the thing. I think this is an Addams Family reference. Is that the name of the hand in that? The chance to hit thing with a melee attack is currently 40%. The chance to hit kicking is 35. It's funny that my chance of kicking is worse now. Appears to move very swiftly, so that means it gets 3 actions per turn, I think. Pretty sure this is a unique monster, which means it's probably extremely dangerous. I feel like I should look it up. But, you know, we're just going to wing it here, I think. It's very fast. I can't run from it, so I think I'm just supposed to frenzy here. I do wonder if I'm supposed to, like, use a Molotov cocktail or something. See how, like, quickly it becomes a problem here. But let's go ahead and frenzy. I think our armor is just really helping us here. I could see how that would be very problematic of a fight. I think we are particularly well suited for it, though. Oh, also, that's like the exact kind of fight where I could have used blood tempering and probably just gotten out of it very easily. Oh, I have to fight this. I'm frenzied. Well, we found the exit. Another mirror here. I'm definitely not coming back to this one. Nice. Let's see what the muddy potions are. Potions of blindness. Ah, that's another bad potion that we're not like immune to in any way, so good to know. 48% shock. I think I can explore a little more, although... Did I check this wall? It's a pretty long walk to get anywhere. It might be hard for me to explore much of this level. Oh my gosh, another water hound. Frenzy time. I guess we're fighting this. It moved aside, which must mean, yeah, it has friends. Yeah, it seems like water only slows us down while we are moving. I guess I'll put my other iron suit back on. The 2 iron suit is not that good. I wonder if it's even worth wearing because it's minus 20% stealth and accuracy. Monsters that do not leave corpses for us are problematic. Fire vortex. Sounds dangerous. +2 dagger. I'm at 79% shock. We want to try and get out of here. What is this? Is this just like a rare special room? Or does that imply that there's like a certain monster around? Ooh, a medical bag. Interesting. %86 shock. I will not make it back to the stairs if I touch that monolith, but that monolith will give me 20% XP. Do we take another insanity hit? I think going like over 50% insanity by death 9 is going to be a problem. Now, I might not even make it back as it is. Possibly with this light scroll of light I have, we could. Since my weight's at 97, so I am going to drop this beat up iron suit. I'm going to drop some of these daggers too. If I run into one enemy on the way back, I think we're going to be feared. I think I'm just going to use these. Okay, so we screamed. Wonder how loud that is. Okay, and that gives me a lot of freedom to continue exploring this level. Do I mess with this tomb in this fire vortex? Well, I think I already answered that. Uh-oh. Site frenzy. We are burning. I guess that's a problem. I possibly just killed myself. Do I need to read like Darkbolt to kill this thing instead of hitting it in melee? I'm frenzied. I can't actually. I can't cast spells. Oh, I can use healing in a second. Okay, so let's kill this. Wow, that burning does a lot of damage. Wait, I probably can't cast healing though because I'm frenzied, right? 2 enraged to concentrate. It did 3 damage in 1 turn? That's way nastier than I thought. Yeah, I think I probably just threw the run. No medical bag. I'm frenzied now. There's water over there. In hindsight, I was probably supposed to lure them to the water. I can't use Crimson Passage to get to the water. I don't have enough health left for that. Yeah, I guess we just burning is ending. Flames are put out. Okay. I wonder if it always leaves you at 1 hit point. If like you can die from that or not. We have a huge problem here because I don't have a way to heal. I have the heal spell. Let's get to a corner. Wait out this frenzy. We're gonna heal. I'll let my spirit get up again. We're gonna heal again. 17 health, not bad. I can work with that. I hadn't really encountered a fire vortex before. Like, a lot of this stuff is quite new to me. So I just have no way to gauge the threats. Like, that might have just been something I walked away from, or I didn't realize it would put me on fire by hitting it. I guess in hindsight, that's a little obvious. So I thought it would, like, hit me and put me on fire or something. I actually didn't even consider that I would be burning. I thought maybe it would just do fire damage. But yeah, I guess lowering it, now that I know that they burn, like lowering it to this water would be like the thing to do. These things are apparently dangerous. I'm not gonna be able to run from it because of this water. So frenzy it is. Destroy the corpse. I don't know if I can get back up. Because that worked out. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Oh my gosh, another fire vortex. Between me and the exit. Can they see? Yes. Remember creatures for 5 turns. There's no way to get through here, right? I'll throw sledgehammers at it and stuff. Actually, yeah, let me pull out my shotgun. Or I have my Tommy gun out. Am I going to Tommy gun it? I think I'm okay using a shotgun. I'm not very good at range, but I'll try. Outside of the effective range. Oh, shoot. Hold me in and paralyze me. Okay. How about this? Because I don't think I'm going to be able to make distance on this guy. We're going to use Crimson Passage. Create some distance. That died really easily to my shotgun shot. Dude, there's no way I'm gonna go insane again. Let's go ahead and cast light. Just enough to get us to the stairs. I also have the light scroll, so if I needed to, we could use that to get here. Wow, those were some exciting floors there. I'm definitely pushing my luck, but in some of these encounters, but how else am I going to learn the game? And clearly, like, we just ran into the fire vortex twice in a row. The first time I did the dumb thing because I didn't know like what the threat was, and the second time I feel like I handled it a lot better, even if not perfectly. It was unfortunate that I ran into them like adjacent in that corridor there, but even in the span of like a few minutes, they're running into two of those. We are learning here, so that's good. But yeah, we will save here. That was exciting, and call that one. And I'm excited to continue this run. This is a really good one we've got going here. Looking forward to seeing what lies ahead next on Depth 10. But that's it for me for now. I will see you guys next time. Check out the links in the description below. You can find my Patreon down there if you want to show some support for me and my work over there. That's patreon.com/tonehack. You can also find my Discord if you want to come hang out with me and the rest of the community there. But otherwise, I am out. Looking forward to the next session and see you guys there.